Hi, I'm Linda Matthews, and in this video I'll be showing you how to make your own printable expandable folders and dividers using this junk journal template set. The template set includes pages for the folder, dividers, tabs and buttons, and accordion side inserts, and comes in two styles, one with a border for a vintage style finish and one with lined edges for a clean edge finish. The templates come in three different formats. The PDF format is easy to print and can be used with your own printed papers or scrapbook papers. The PNG format can be used in a photo editing program such as Photoshop or Photoshop Elements, which gives you more creative options for designing using digital papers. The Canva frame templates can be used in Canva. The templates are carefully designed so that the pieces assemble easily without any problems. The pages are designed to print on US letter size paper, however you can also use A4 size paper. The PDF templates are easy to use with your own printable papers or scrapbook papers. Open the PDF template file and select the page that you want to print. In the Print dialog box, make sure the page scaling option is set to None so that the template prints at the correct size. The wording for this may be different depending on the software that you use. Insert a sheet of printable paper or scrapbook paper into your printer and then print the template page. To get started designing using the PNG format files, open one of the PNG templates in your photo editing program. I'm using Photoshop Elements, however you could also use Photoshop or Photopea, which is a free Photoshop alternative, or any other similar type of program. Add a digital paper and move it to a layer underneath the template layer. To add the digital paper, you can use the menu commands to select, copy and paste, or simply drag the image out of the frame and onto the document. You can use one digital paper to create your design, or you can use multiple papers to align within the individual elements. If one of the papers overlaps another, use a layer mask to hide the overlap. To use a layer mask, select the layer, then click the layer mask icon. Select a hard brush and make sure that the opacity is set to 100%. Then select the colour black and brush away the overlap. As well as designing in programs like Photoshop, you can also design in Canva using the Canva frame templates. To get started, log into your Canva account. Then click the link to the Canva template. You can find the link in the document that's included with your download. The Canva frame templates include individual frames for each of the pieces, as well as the overlay templates, which have fold line and cutting line guides, as well as the vintage style border. To upload your digital papers, you can use the Upload Files button and select the files from your desktop, or drag the files out of the folder and drop them onto the Canva editor. You can use the templates in several different ways. You can insert the background papers into each individual frame. To do this, drag the paper over the frame until it clicks into place. To adjust and resize the paper, double-click on it and move it around using the handles. When you're done, click on the background to exit. You can also add just one paper to cover the whole of the background area. To do this, click on the thumbnail, then move the paper to the top left corner and resize it to cover the background. You can use the Command or Control keys on your keyboard to prevent the paper from snapping into the frames. Then move the template overlays to the top layer. To do this, click on the background paper, then click the Position button on the top menu. Select the Layers tab, and then you can drag the layers into the correct order. The template overlays are located underneath the frame layer. Simply move one of them to the layer above the digital paper layer. The other pages can be designed in the same way. Once the design is completed, you can save it for printing. Click the Share button and then Download. Select File Type PDF Print and make sure to check Flatten PDF. Then click the Download button. Once all the templates are designed, print the pages for the front and back sections and the dividers onto heavyweight cardstock. Print the page for the side accordion sections onto lightweight cardstock. This will make them easier to fold and insert. Make sure to print a design on the back of each of the pages. Make creases along the fold lines, then cut out all the pieces and press the crease sections over using a bone folder. When pressing the side accordion sections, press the first fold toward the underside and then continue pressing the rest of the folds into an accordion shape. The dividers can be used in two different ways. You can cut in half to create two dividers, or fold in half to create a simple folder. Apply some double-sided tape to the bottom tab on the front section, then carefully align the bottom tab on the back section and press in place. Apply some double-sided tape to the upper side of the first and last folds of the accordion side sections. Position one of the accordion sections along the side edge of the back section. The first fold on the accordion side section should be facing outward along the edge of the folder, and the bottom of the accordion should be aligned along the bottom edge of the folder. Attach the second accordion section to the other side in the same way. Press the other end of the side accordions to the front section along the side edges. To make the buttons, glue 3 button pieces one on top of each other to make one thick button. You can use 2 buttons to secure the folder, one on the flap and one on the front section, and then loop a piece of cording or narrow ribbon around both buttons in a figure 8. Or you can use just one button on the cover, as I'm doing. Use a bookbinding awl or a thick embroidery needle to pierce a hole through the centre of the button. Make a hole on the front flap, centred about 1 inch up from the edge. Then push through a small metal brad to attach the button to the flap. Make sure to leave a slight space between the button and the flap so that you have enough room to wind your cording or ribbon. Make a slip knot at one end of a length of cording and attach it around the button. Then wind the cording around the folder and then around the button to secure the flap. The divider sections can be used in several different ways. You can cut the section in half to make 2 individual dividers, or fold the section in half to make a simple folder. These dividers can be used to make sections inside the expandable folder. To use the tabs, fold them in half and glue them to the top of the dividers.